Hey everybody, it's the Collector Dude. I'm going to go through a Marvel Comics group exploding from the pages of the X-Men. First dynamic double-size issue, Alpha Flight, number 1. One side, superheroes. This is a job only we can handle. Look at a little puck down there. All right. This one's kind of long, so I'm not sure if I'm going to read all of it. I'm going to flip through the artwork, though, so you can check it out. Oh, we got Cracker Jacks here. Had some Crunch and Munch earlier, but I haven't had Cracker Jacks in a while. Used to love those. And reach down in the bottom of the box and stick your hand all the way in there. You get that secret toy surprise. Okay, let's get started. Stanley presents Canada's Greatest Heroes, Alpha Flight, Tundra. That's a cool splash page there. This came out back in 1983. Wow. August, so it came out a couple of months early, like June. You are witnessing the death of a dream. Man. Let's see. 2-page spread. Very cool. Alpha Flight. That's a cool picture of Alpha Flight there. Vern was always cool, man, how he drew stuff. He stands alone, listening to silence. The silence. The awful, bludgeoning silence. So great here, where once there was so much sound. His name is James MacDonald Hudson. Though the nation and the world knows him better as Vindicator, he is a hero, a champion, and at the moment he wonders why. So much time and effort, so much of his life was sunk into the complex which once bustled here. This was Department H, top secret bureau of the Ministry of Defense, home of Alpha Flight. Okay. And it has all ended so quickly. It was only 2 weeks ago that 3 of the Alpha and 2 of America's X-Men met in the woods of northern Quebec, there to battle a murdering monster called the Wendigo. Wow. It had been a terrible, savage conflict. The mystical beast almost impossible to subdue. In the end, they had triumphed. And then still to get disbanded and everything, something's going on. But the reward, a week later, was totally unprepared for. I'm afraid Department H and Alpha Flight are being disbanded. I'm sorry, James. I will give you what aid I can. You can keep your security clearances and your status as RCMP auxiliaries. I wish I could do more. I know, Prime Minister. Don't worry. We'll manage somehow. We've worked and fought too hard to chuck everything now. Brave words spoken against a welling despair, a sudden irrevocable emptiness. So there's John Byrne's famous stance with the 2 fists, double fist. For James Hudson realizes he has channeled so much of his recent life into H, he has little left outside it. I can probably survive, at least. At least I still got Heather. Well, what about the others? The rest of Alpha, I'm reasonably sure of. They mostly get lives of their own. But Beta Flight is a mixture still in training. Some have learned to live with their powers to deal with them. Some are learning. In Gamma, what's going to happen to Gamma Flight? They're raw recruits. I barely even know them. And are they ready to be cut loose again so soon? Before that thought can be pursued, Vindicator, they're closing the power down in 3 minutes. You ready? Oh, sorry, Cody. I must have lost track of the time. I was thinking. Yeah, I'll just bet you were. Okay, so they shut everything down. We got ads here. Now he's talking to him here again. I said it before, I know, but I really think this is a crummy thing the government is doing to you guys. In fact, I think all of Canada would pitch a fit if they even knew about it. I know that, Cody, Gary, and it helps a little anyway. Besides, it's not over, not all over yet, is it? He's smoking. Not entirely, I guess. I'll be keeping in touch as official, unofficial liaison. And I'll be available should my country call. Why not? After all, I've got nothing else to do. He's got a cool uniform. I love his costume, uniform, everything. The complex microcircuitry in Vindicator's combat suit. It's a suit. Warp and channel the flow of electromagnetic energy around him, and there he goes. I wish I could really be as glib as I'm trying to sound, but without H in Alpha Flight, I'm truly amongst the ranks of the unemployed. That's a cool shot, him flying up like that, the building. And without my stipend from the government, we've only Heather's salary to live on. And that won't go far in these days of the 77 cents dollar. I wonder if Captain America has problems like this. Here he goes with a Fantastic Four shirt on the kid. Okay, what's this guy doing here? As the Vindicator leaves behind, perhaps forever, the secret installation beneath Parliament Hill, nearly 2,000 miles to the north and west. Summer's coming to the vast lands of the Northwest Territories, bringing renewed life to the rolling land. Tough northern grasses poke green fingers through the fine dusting of snow that still clings to the tundra. And in the midst of this awakening land, shivering cold and hungry, is a man whose thoughts turn away from the burgeoning life around him. A man obsessed with only death. I'll show them. I'll show all of them, the fools. They laughed at me. They said I was mad. But they were wrong. 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 I think they might have been right. But now what's he doing here? He struggles stiffly to his feet, emaciated, near starving. As he limps away from his Spartan camp, one foot trails a furrow in the snowy topsoil. Okay. He's dragging something in the snow. A shallow thing, not enough to last a single windy day. But as the furrow lengthens, to even the most casual observer, this random stagger will begin to take on a pattern. A shape, a rough outline grows. Okay, what's he doing? Oh, here we go. Until, wow, look at that. Some outline of some giant monster he's going to come out of it. A kaiju. No, I don't know. That part of his task completed, he scrambles back to camp. Where is it? I know I packed it. I must have packed it. It's got to be here. The ancient metal tingles against his fingertips, almost alive. Alive and waiting. He's doing something crazy. It begins. Swirling. Now we got here Sarcee Reserve in Calgary, Alberta. Dr. Michael, 2 young men, MD. He hears a sound in it, and he's like, grandfather? He goes over to get this box at the top. He said it took him 10 years for him to learn to recognize that mystic signal, something he hears a voice. And he opens up the box and he says, speak to me, oh my grandfather, the son of your son awaits. He's got like a skull, it's like he's the shaman here. So I got to go a little bit faster because this is going to take a long time here. Meanwhile, Mademoiselle Beaubier. And they got Madame DuPont's Girl for Schools, or a school for girls. They're asking her about their brother coming. Is he coming here? Nom du nom. Mon petite, how do you know this thing? I learned of it only myself an hour ago. Then it's true. He's really coming. And it's on cue. Here he comes up, and I think that's a Ferrari. Look at that. That's cool. White Ferrari. Not only is he coming, it would seem he has arrived. They love him. Monsieur Barbier. Oh my. Oh, may I have your autograph? Will you be representing Canada at the Winter Olympics? Are you staying long? Who do you most admire? I think you're much better than Killy. Are you twins? If your adoring public can spare you, Jean-Paul. For you, beloved sister, I spare a lifetime. You look well. And she's like, I would prefer you not discuss things out here in the public, brother. I have tea and biscuits in my room. Okay. Will you be staying long? Will we see you before you leave? Oh, say you'll stay. Okay. I have no pressing business until Friday, little ones. I shall be staying nearby until then. But for now, well, I did come to see my sister. Ne se passe. My room is this way. Okay, now that's Aurora. He's North Star and she's Aurora. And she's going up to the room. And this nun's asking, hey, what are you doing? Bringing men into your quarters. He's not a man. Well, he is a man, but he's my brother. Oh, this is your brother. The same. I am delighted to meet you. Come in, Jean-Paul. I'll start the tea. Okay. We got ads. Now they're here arguing about whether she's hiding out or not. So, Jean-Marie, it has been 2 weeks since Alpha Flight was disbanded. In that time I have written you, phoned you, almost begged you to leave this place, to come home and live with me. Come home. You do not understand, Jean-Paul. This is my home, where the nuns raised me. This is not your home. This is a prison. You're not using your God-given mutant powers. Do not speak blasphemy, my brother. Is it better to use my powers as you do to advance my worldly self? That again? Yes, I have used my powers. Used them to make myself a champion. He's thinking he should be able to use it if he's got the powers. Now he's taking her glasses off. He's like, I don't like you. You don't need to wear these glasses. Jean-Paul. It's like you're hiding. Listen to me. There's no love in my heart for James Hudson, but he reunited us, and he set Aurora free. Do not deny her. And she doesn't like her. Deny her. I hate her. She's the devil, an imp. She's a perverse. She is not. And yet, why do you tear at my heart this way? Aurora is your true self, your true face, as North Star is mine. She doesn't want to look in the mirror, but she doesn't like it. And she knows he's telling her the truth. And she passes out. He's got to carry her over to the bed. But what could be greater harm than what you do yourself? Curse James Hudson, that he should bring us back together, only that we may forever battle each other like thus. And curse the government for closing down Department H, for though I hate my place within Alpha Flight, I fear my dear sister can have no real life without them. Man. Now we're going back to Heather McNeil Hudson. That's his wife there. Mac. He's flying into the window. That's cool. She's doing something at the house. Something tells me your last day on the hill was less than what it could have been. You might say that. The Prime Minister didn't even bother to come to bid me adieu. Well, I didn't vote for him. Why don't you park your carcass and I'll make a hot cup of tea and rub your back or something. I knew there was a reason I came here. Will you marry me? Sure, about 10 years ago next Thursday, or are you busy then? No, I think I'm free that day. She's making tea. The phone rings. She says, hey, Gary's on the phone. He's like, turn on the TV. He's turned on the TV. It's like, might be missing his favorite. Wait a minute, what the? And there's news about a whole bunch of stuff going on, which scientists have confirmed is not simply a manifestation of the Northern Lights. What's going on? I don't know. Let's listen. The peculiar effects began some 40 minutes ago, and so far, no instruments trained on the area have been able to identify the nature of the energies being discharged. A flyover by a high-altitude scanning plane has produced no useful data. All right, I can take a hint. Call Cody back and tell him I'm on my way. So now he's flying off, and she wants him to take somebody with him. He said, shouldn't you at least get Alpha Flight to help, Heather? And he leaves. There is no Alpha Flight. She's getting mad. She goes in, pulls this secret thing here, and it goes into a secret room, and she finds a bunch of passes and things that I guess that will call the rest of Alpha Flight. I knew Mac was upset when Trudeau pulled the plug on H, but I had no idea he'd done this. These computer cards contain the top secret signal codes to contact the rest of Alpha Flight. Without them, the group really is gone for good. Now she's going to contact 2 people. And she goes and puts it in the machine. And I guess they have these computer chips that'll call in their heads and they'll hear it. Now she's doing that. She's sending out transmissions. Now in a neighborhood in Toronto, it says. There's a... come on, babe. You can do better than just drinks. So she wants him to leave him alone. She said, hey, go help her out. He's like, my pleasure. He jumps over. He said, he is Eugene Milton Judd, but soon the world will know him by another name. He's telling me, hey, leave her alone. He goes, oh, get out of here. I don't want to mess up your hair. He said, you might try, huh? He throws him out of the bar. Hey, well, you sawed off little pow. Then he hears the ping in his head. The call at last. He goes, where are you going? The call. He's spinning out and jumping around. Oh, my. Mommy, the call. He's happy. Now we got Marina here. She's out looking at the water. And who calls? Dan Smallwood. It is you. He's got a signal watch for her, something that she had, a pendant. And she said, oh, it is the call. So she takes her clothes off and goes in her swimsuit, jumps in. Be careful, Marina. If anything should happen to you, I don't know what I would do. And there's Sasquatch here. He's out doing something. And he hears the call and he changes. I guess he can mentally change like the Hulk or something like that. Sasquatch. No pain at all that time. Clearly my body chemistry is adjusting quite nicely. The great orange anthropoid is becoming as comfortable as my natural proportions. Cool. Just a second. Okay, now we got another character. North again. The Equimau of this great white land called the Arctic owl Ukpik. This turns out to be Snowbird. And she's coming around and she sees some stuff going on. She sees all this energy coming out. She's like, what in the world's going on here? The energies of destruction. Mash your ancient enemy rises again. It was the earth beast men called Tundra and imprisoned you beyond human ken, O my mother. If your great power was not enough, what then is mine, diluted as it is by human blood? Okay, now this is that guy, I guess. He's all burnt up, everything, and drained. His life is drained. If there was but some way to halt this dread resurrection. But already it is too late. The human agent is nearly consumed. His dwindling life force will give the igniting spark to the soul of the beast. That's pretty sick. This thing's coming out of the ground now. It's like, man. That's pretty cool because they do all the color and then they don't color this. And it just looks really cool. It's just left white. With just the inks on it. It begins. what's that say? Dissociated thing which was once a man twitches aloft, a trembling hand, and around him the crude shape scuffed into the tundra mimics the motion. Oh, so he's moving and that thing moves. Oh man, look at this thing. The great beast rises. Wow. I live. My limbs grow strong. The land bears its hidden power. Unto my body, I am tundra. And I am the death of all that lives, the final doom of all my ancient enemies. Fear me, land of the north. Your last days now walk again. Oh, we'll bring you down. My goodness. Help me, mother. I'm afraid. He's huge. 5 miles due north. Weather ship Tango Delta 9 moves cautiously through the spring ice breakup. So they're looking at it, picking up something. Who's this? Impossible. Nobody's got a vessel capable of that kind of submerged speed, so it's Marina coming through. It's not a ship. It's soft, organic. She moves through the ice-cold depths as easily as man might move through air. That's cool. Unbelievable as her speed may be, she suddenly executes an almost 90-degree turn, hurtling upwards. Woo, cool. Until the crew of TD9 are confronted with a phenomenon outside previous human experience. Water spout. That blip is right on top of it. Right in the spout. That's cool. Now here's an Aurora and North Star. And as that swirling column of water arcs inland, converging on the same coordinates we find, come, brother. Why must we dawdle along at this snail's pace? Conserve your strength, sister. We do not know what menace has caused Vindicator to summon us. Okay. You are too cautious, North Star. I have no wings, but I must fly. Gina Marie. Okay. For shame, brother. Do I call your true name aloud? I am Aurora, not Gina Marie. Okay. You are a Chinese puzzle, sister. And you are never content. Man. Is there no happy medium, Aurora? Why must Aurora and Gina Marie treat each other as strangers? So has she got some type of mental thing going on? Perhaps because it pleases us to do so. Catch me if you can, brother. I could so easily, sister. You can fly longer, but not faster. But what am I to do about you? I fear you might be quite mad. Oh, man. Just then, at Mansfield Air Base, 20 miles west of Toronto. Hey, you. Look at this guy and his puck. What the heck are you supposed to be? Out of the way, eh? I'm with Alpha Flight. And he's going to try to stop him. Maybe he didn't hear me. He slams him out of the way. Bam. Uh-oh. Now, listen up, soldier boy. I'm called Puck. He's going in. You want in, Tuffy? You go get written clearance. Otherwise, back off, eh? Oh, man. Blast. I could bust in easily, but that bring the whole base down around my ears. I gotta find a plane. I gotta stoop a little, whatever he's calling him. Okay. Now they're going in. She's trying to figure out how to fight. Who dares speak thus to me? Man. Insignificant gnat. How dare you? Wait. I see beyond your mortal disguise. The blood of my ancient enemy pulses in your veins. Let it then be drained away. Wow. Oh, she's mosquitoes. Oh my goodness, he controls that stuff. It is true then. Tundra has powers over the creatures of the earth. I dare not use my transmorphic powers. Yeah, she changed into an owl. She would get pretty messed up. Great Scott, what on earth is that monstrosity? He's coming in with some energy power, and my localized electromagnetic control should be just the ticket. You gotta save Snowbird. Vindicator, a plasma funnel. Another presumptuous mortal, I sense you have not the female's link with the gods. Your death will be a simple thing indeed. Holy. It's hurling the rocks and earth of its own body. Wow. Okay, what's this old shaman? It is even worse than I feared. This beast is known to me, spoken of in dark legends, legends of unspeakable evil that surround its very name, Tundra. Man, fool. Tundra is beyond human weakness and frailty now. My strength is my own and grows with every passing moment. The great foot rises. Boom! The beast speaks true. Tundra alone remains. Look at this. It's not controlled anymore. Above, obviously reason isn't going to work against this monster shaman. They're trying to break him up, but the beast screams, uh-oh. And the land echoes its agony. For 100 miles around, the terrain heaves and tears. Wow, man. Vindicator, no. Tundra's one with the land. Use your technological... Tundra's one with the land. Use your technological forces against him, and you may shatter all of Canada. Uh-oh. What? But if he's that powerful, how are we going to stop him? Oh, this is pretty cool. Stop me. You cannot stop me, puny mortals. I'm the power of the land. You got to figure out how to stop him. Tundra grows as you look at this. He's keep going as he walks. He's just growing and bigger. Now, what's this guy going? What's Sasquatch going to do? The Canadian Armed Forces helicopter moves closer and disgorges a very special passenger. Sasquatch has arrived. At last. Now he's going to land on him over here. Tundra barely feels the impact of a ton of orange furred muscle. Lands on his back. He's ripping out pieces of him here. And his leg. Wow. He quickly moves from an annoyance to an actual threat. More ads. Now we got here enough for Tundra to react. Ugh! I didn't even see that swing coming. Okay, North Star, that was Sasquatch. Forget about him, sister. If he survives, he survives. If not, uh-oh. For now, it is our turn to act. Now they're going to try to surround him and break him up or something. It's working, North Star, it's working. And do some swirling about the Earth Beast. Faster and faster. Okay, what's he got going on? It's no good. It'll take forever to wear him away like that. Maybe if... No, James, wait. They have the right idea. The forces of natural erosion are all that can work against Tundra now. Then act swiftly, shaman, before the beast can protect himself. Okay, now he's doing something else. A handful of the mystic powders arc from the medicine chief's hand. Uh-oh. Above the monster, fluffy white clouds darken and grow angry. Then, no. It's going to be tearing them apart or something here. The rain is washing the creature away. You're doing it, Michael. The monster isn't yet strong enough to resist. But it is insufficient, James. The beast even now replenishes himself. Wait, both of you, look. Okay, let's see if he's going to be destroyed. Okay, there's Marina coming. Looks like Marina. It looks like water spout. But it can't be. We're miles away from water. From open water. Yes, just under 3 miles. And that's about her range. But, okay, what the heck is she doing here? No time to worry about that. Her arrival is a godsend. I think you'll find all the water you need in that spout, Michael. Don't waste a drop. Okay, they're going to use that to rip him apart. Good North Star and Aurora have distracted the creature. How do you feel now to reel in our prize fish? Okay, Vindicator. They're ripping him apart here, tearing him all up. Shaman conjures a second time. Arcane powders mingle with the mingle with the very substance of the air, reaching out to Marina's water spout, seizing it, and then washes him away. Look at that. And the end comes quickly. Wow. Now they're going to be ending up the party here. They're about done, so they're just talking about meeting here. I'm about done with this because I got to finish. And he wants to be part of Alpha Flight. And now they're fighting. Oh, Lord. Oh, gosh. Certainly I don't know if this was such a great idea at the beginning. Alrighty. But that's it. Now we got Luke Cage telling you to buy Power Fist. Power Man and Iron Fist. That's Dan. Okay, thank you very much for watching, guys. Let me know what you think. You guys have a great day. And Collector Dude is out. I'm going to get this book out soon. Okay, Collector Dude is out.